Wall Street has dropped recession fears. But with global uncertainties, can the Australian market confidently follow? The next weeks could change your financial outlook. Recently, major U.S. indexes like the S&P 500 and Dow Jones have rallied strongly as investors interpret data to mean the recession threat has passed. This shift reflects optimism about corporate earnings and consumer spending rebounding after years of pandemic disruption. Wall Street's move away from recession fears has been driven by better-than-expected job growth and steady inflation readings, which have calmed investor nerves. This new confidence is reshaping global markets, influencing strategies well beyond the U.S. borders. Unlike Wall Street, the Australian market is navigating a more complex environment. While Australia benefits from strong commodity exports fueling national income, inflation pressures remain stubborn. The Reserve Bank of Australia has maintained high interest rates to combat inflation, which could slow consumer spending and business investment. These factors make it less clear whether the Australian market can conclusively join Wall Street in dismissing recession risks. Market analysts are watching key sectors like mining, banking, and retail for clues on the economy's true trajectory. For Australian investors, the question is how to position portfolios amid this uncertainty. While Wall Street's optimism may inspire confidence, the local economy's inflation and rate environment suggest caution. Sectors tied to consumer spending could face headwinds if borrowing costs remain high. Conversely, export-linked companies might thrive if global demand holds strong. Understanding these nuances is crucial for investors aiming to navigate potential volatility and capitalize on growth opportunities. Looking ahead, Australia's economic direction depends heavily on upcoming reports on inflation, employment, and consumer confidence. If inflation eases and interest rates stabilize, market sentiment could shift positively, aligning more with Wall Street's outlook. However, persistent inflation or global shocks could keep recession fears alive. Policymakers and investors alike will be closely monitoring these indicators to adjust strategies accordingly. Australia's economy is highly integrated with global markets, especially through trade and investment flows. Therefore, Wall Street's optimism can influence Australian markets by boosting investor sentiment and capital flows. However, domestic factors like interest rate policy and inflation control remain key. This means while Wall Street's recession signal is encouraging, it does not guarantee Australia will escape economic challenges. Investors need to weigh global optimism against local realities carefully. For you as an investor or consumer in Australia, this means staying alert. Wall Street's easing recession fears are a hopeful sign, but Australia's unique economic dynamics require cautious optimism. Watch inflation trends and interest rate decisions closely to protect your finances and seize opportunities. Stay informed with daily Q&A for updates that matter to your wallet. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest insights.